Hey everybody, and welcome back. Today I'm out on the lawn and I'm doing some applications. I need to get some fertilizer down. We're going to get some rain tonight, but then I also wanted to take care of another project I've been planning, is that I wanted to go ahead and get my Hydretain out in the lawn today. So today's feeling pretty good. We're in the low 80s. My COVID mullet is gone. Got my hair cut yesterday. My wife's super thrilled about that. So not feeling quite as hot, even though the temperatures are up. But with those rising temperatures comes stress in the turf. And so I wanted to try Hydretain. I had heard from and talked to some other turf pros that say Hydretain does work as advertised. I've heard there's not a lot of lawn juju that goes along with that. So I wanted to give it a try for myself, because here where I live is I have a cool season grass. It gets really hot and humid over the end of June, July, and August, and even in the 90s sometimes carries into September. So I fight stress as much as I can, and I wanted to try Hydretain to see what kind of results I would get. Now, one of the things that I had heard with Hydretain is that it does work, but you need to follow the bag instructions very closely. So let's take a look at the instructions on the bag. Let's see what the application rates are and what I need to do as far as watering this stuff in so I can get the most out of my application. Now, I've got a 15-pound bag of Hydretain. I elected to go with the granular or the dry version, basically because every review that I've seen for the most part, or demonstration on how to use it, has always been the ready to spray, the 32-ounce bottle. I hadn't seen a whole lot of information on the granular product, so I elected to go with this. I realized that not everyone is confident or wants to spray things in their lawn, so I decided to demonstrate how to use the granular product and see what kind of results we get, if it's the same or better or less than what the liquid products are doing. So with that, it does say really big on the bag here that cut watering by 50% or more, so we'll see about that. I am irrigated here. I do run my system in the middle of the summer when there's no rain about 3 times a week. I do a lot of heavy, infrequent waterings, so we'll see and document if this actually does cut down on my water usage. And then it does say here that so this is a root zone moisture manager, and so what that means, and at least what the claims are by Hydretain, is that the product will pull a lot of the humidity and the moisture out of the air, which here where I live, we have an abundance of humidity, especially in the summer, so hopefully that's good for me. But it will pull it out of the air and draw it down into the root zone and turn it into water that's consumable by the plant, so thus reducing the amount of water that you need to use. So I'm excited about that. Also in the bag, it says that this has an organic compost carrier, which I'm assuming what that means is that it uses the organic compost to actually take the product in the bag and actually drive it down into the soil whenever you do water it in. So with that, enough of the marketing mumbo jumbo. Let's go ahead and look at the back of the bag and see what the application instructions actually say. So Hydretain says, can be used anytime during the plant's life cycle. Applications performed at the time of planting and seeding, setting, or transplanting will help improve plant establishment. So I'm on an established lawn here, and so the application instructions tell me that I needed to apply at a rate at anywhere to 2.5 and 3 pounds per 1,000 square feet. So this 15-pound bag gets roughly 6,000 square foot in coverage. My lawn is just slightly below that, so I'm going to reserve a little bit of this product, and I'm going to put some in some potted plants and see how they do compared to untreated plants as well. And then they also tell you to definitely water this in heavily, and then don't mow until you've actually watered the product in. So I'm assuming there's some fear of the pellets getting sucked up into the mower deck and spreading those out unevenly. So so with that, I think I've seen all I need to see here. Let's go ahead and throw it in the spreader and throw her down. So take a look. I don't know what the source of organic compost is, but golly, that stuff smells like success. Now, I enjoy the smell of success just as much as the next guy, but I gotta tell you, I've used Milo, I've used X Green, I've used X Soil, and if I had to measure how successful the granular Hydretain is, it's like the Warren Buffett of granular products. This stuff is ripe. It stinks. Just gonna throw some in with that dahlia. Give it some water. See how she does. Alright, so this area is the only part of my lawn that's not irrigated. So I gave it a good coating. So keep track of that throughout the year. And then also in the backyard where I did the turf mend along this hill line here and then up to the top of the driveway. As you can see, the turf mend has filled in really well. The spots are looking really good. This one's filling in really nice. This big bare spot right here that was a really big eyesore, that's really starting to fill in. And also this area too. So the Hydretain is really supposed to help with that process. So we'll see. I'm going to go ahead and water this in really well and document the process throughout the year. So overall, a really easy process. You guys have seen me spread fertilizer before, nothing really exciting, but I'll keep making updates throughout the year, documenting the results that I got from the Hydretain, and we'll see how it goes. So I thank you guys again for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.